Good day. Welcome back, all of you beautiful bastards. We are going to be watching a top lane game here. I don't do a lot of top lane. This is not normally my thing. I've been transitioning into support. Big fan of support, even though the role feels kind of useless sometimes. I like playing mage support, but we're going old school yet too. We are doing Dragatha on Garen. I don't know. and I picked this into the Jayce. I thought to myself, you know what, Self? This seems like a great decision. How could we possibly go wrong with playing into a Jayce? And the Jayce is running something a little different than I expected. He is going with the first strike room. A little different than anticipated.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
But, hey, whatever. Alright.
30 seconds until minions
So, right now, we've got an invade. We've got a very angry Mundo coming in hot. Now we've got their entire team outside of their ADC going in, so I've been running down like a madman. I'm very far away. And yay! The enemy top laner got first blood. There's no way this goes wrong for me. Thankfully he dies. I'm almost there. At this point I go, let's cut him off from here. Now I don't want to run into all of them. I lose my flash. I don't know if that was the right call. But at least I'm able to get 2 assists out of a flash. And that's not like the worst thing possible. I know this asshole's still prowling around here. It's not like he can do too much to me right now. I mean, I've still got my pots. But then again, so does the enemy laner. And he has ran back here for some reason. But I was able to blow the flash out of the Akali, so hopefully that should help out the Galio pretty good. This guy doesn't even want to start with the jangling; he just wants to fight. That is going to be a theme for this video: is people not knowing when to stop fucking fighting. So I'm running back in. Yeah, I've lost a little bit of CS out of this, but I actually do have some not bad experience, so it's kind of like not the worst thing. I know I'm just going to trade and take a bunch of free autos. It sucks, but it is what it is. So, I know that the Mundo's bot, but I was able to get the early level 2, and it shows that he's in my animation, but somehow he's not in my animation. So, whatever. At this point now, he's got the knockback, so there's no point in trying to, jump on him, because if before I even do, I'm just going to get hit back, and then I'm going to take a bunch of free damage on the way out. So, one thought is, do we bait it out, just trade, and then use the pot, the door, and shield, plus my own passive to get back into it? I don't know. Part of me almost wants to go, you know what, just wait out his mana bar. I don't really know what the fuck the angle was for that, if we're being honest. But I am up in CS. I have a little, I have an XP lead, which is always nice. Mundo's back to mid again. Trying to help out the Akali, because if Akali gets kills, we're in a bad spot. So somehow I was able to crash the wave into the Jayce, and he can't last hit for shit. But yet somehow I still barely have a lead. Now as soon as he popped that and started running, I knew that this was happening. Yeah, I get slowed. I pressed Q. I'm not slowed anymore. But his Qs are very fast. I keep forgetting what the fuck Mundo was all about as a rework champion. And he's actually very strong. Warwick came up here, but he should have come up through the grass, because they can just fall back and free hit us with range damage. So I'm just gonna keep farming, let my passive heal me, let the potion do its work. Why not, right? So at this point he's up here and he's not fucking leaving. Even though the Jayce has TP to get back in, he's trying to crash this wave, and I just don't want to let him crash this wave. I'm going to pull the thing back, get a quick hit. My hard CC, because it's not an immobilization, does not get rid of this stupid fucking shield, which is kind of annoying. Let the passive and the door and shield kind of do its work. Jayce is waiting on a bunch of items. I'm still sitting on a sad little Doran's shield, but I've definitely got a fucking level advantage. Somehow Akali murdered my Galio. So that's unfortunate. So, we are going to drop yet another ward, and find yet another Mundo. He's back again. He's been here twice, and the game has only been going on for 5 minutes. So, we're just going to dodge some shit. We're going to get back over here and reset, and start spamming him out. You camping piece of shit. It's been 5.5 minutes. And yet somehow, even though he's been up here twice, he still has more CS than my Warwick. That just aggravates me. Although probably a lot of that is because he was taking a lot of the CS out of the lane. However, I've been ganked twice, and I'm against a ranged Jayce. But I got a pretty good wave building, so I'm not actually down in CS. I'm actually up in CS pretty decently. We're just going to take a bunch of free damage out of this. And let the tower do its thing, let the passive do its thing. You know, we don't want to just run up and engage for no reason because, you know, he has items, I don't have items. I got a sad shield and a big old juicy wave. And even if I kill him, that's actually less XP than the and gold than the fucking wave brigade. And I just keep taking those right to the face. So, you know, I've got TP. I got a decent chunk of gold. Like, I got 1,400, so I was able to just quick buy my Bezerker Greaves, because that's the first item that you want on a Garen. We start running up, and we go, no, they're way overextended. I realize my bot lane is totally gone, but they're so fucking low. Let's just get a really quick kill on that Ezreal. Like, I knew they were running away. I didn't have to worry about that at all, but it's a very free kill. No threat about that. Jayce is, you know, he's slow pushing this. So, yeah. Like, I'm going to lose probably a place. But he uses TP to get back to lane, and I use my TP to get a kill and help out my bot lane. Which is the better fucking use. Don't just TP into a lane for CS. If you're going to do that, take a champion that just runs back to lane really fast, and then take Ignite. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. You're using a summoner spell on like a 6-minute cooldown for fucking nothing. Don't do that. That's bad time. Use it to get a lane ahead. You know, I lost a couple of CS out of that, but I still have a 3 CS lead. I've got a kill on me finally. I'm feeling okay. I'm speedy with Bezerker Greaves, so I'm able to spin to win pretty half decently. I'm perpetually concerned about a Mundo showing up, because this asshole's been here a lot already. Helping out his buddy. Now I know. Okay, it's fine. He's up there. We'll just get back so we don't take the big shock blast. We don't want to just give him free damage on me. That's no bueno. No bueno. No bueno. And we are just kind of looping about. Oh, look, he's in the building. Boom. Silence. Free damage. I'll take some on the trade out, but not that much. He's got no pots, and I've got a passive. And the Doran's shield. So that's a win of a trade for me. I'm quite content about it. Now, I know that Mundo is there, because my Warwick's in the area, which means I know I'm free to, like, kind of push up a little bit, and I can see them going, so now we can both come jumping down. So there's a Mundo, but I got a level advantage, and I got this guy all nicely caught out and executed. Nice and Dunskies. because of course Mundo's up here. Warwick, there's no need for you to try and fight. That serves no purpose. But this is easy. He doesn't run to the tower. You dumb fuck. That was a nice and easy kill. So now I'm sitting at 203. Very nice. First death on the Mundo. Unfortunately, he didn't really have any kills, so no extra shutdown or anything like that. Bot lane's doing okay. I mean, it's both supports died, but we're sitting at 3-0-2. Ezreal's definitely down. I think my TP was super worth it. However, the problem is Kelly's getting quite strong. Now, I figured that plate was more important than going for the Akali, because I haven't bought in a while. I'm sitting on 1,800 gold. She's got 4 kills, same CS as me. She just murdered Warwick. I get a chance to fight, but I don't know, because Jayce wasn't in lane. It turns out he was actually down there in the first place. So now we're going with an ironspike whip. We are going to be going into Stridebreaker. I like Stridebreaker for the slow. I'm a big fan of it. At the same time, I almost wonder, is going super tank off of, like drain tank off of Gore Drinker, is that potentially a better option? They build out of the same way, because Stridebreaker no longer gives you the dash, you know? Okay, so I'm going to try and help out, do what I can. I've got no ult, so I can't do shit. So, you know, I don't want him to actually fight this shit. That seems like a terrible decision. Fighting a Mundo under turret, not bueno. Not bueno. Don't do it. Like, it's really not great. Iron Spike Whip is also really nice to clear minions when you're spinning, because you can do activated items during your spin, which is pretty fun. So the Jayce has been working on this tier, but it's not really doing a crazy amount. And I noticed that he's not good at the Shock Blast combo, and he's so afraid of actually fighting me that he has not hammered into me. So even though I took all of that, I still won the trade. Because I'm going to heal up from it, and he's not. I've still got this level lead, which is going pretty good. No TP, so I can't go into anywhere. At this point, he's actually just kind of like given up on trying to like trade with me, and he just wants to farm. The thing is, he is not going to like outscale me. He hasn't really rotated anywhere either, and I'm still up a little bit in CS. Granted, I've been getting bullied a lot, so I haven't really been able to. I just want to chase him. Get out of here. Dodge. Get out of here. Take 0 damage, and then spin through and get some free minions, but cost him a whole bunch of XP. And dodge. So it's going all right. Like, I'm sitting at 830. It's not enough yet for the pickaxe. So, or for the phage. I want more gold. I am getting a little bit greedy. I do have TP. I could make a play somewhere, but mid's gone. Bot was in a good position. Nowhere really to go. I could try and go in, but at this point I actually just want to run it, but I knew he was dead regardless. The fact that he was able to trade onto the tower, absolutely fantastic, but most of them coming down here now with Mundo dead for the dragon. Clear that, let that wave crash. We have no plates off of that one, unfortunately. We have actually not been doing good on plates anywhere. And here we're just going to spin around, help out a little bit. You know, it's fine to run. I should probably TP to lane. But I want to hold on to my teleport, just in case. Like, if I need to TP back up, I'll TP back up. But I do have enough for a decent buy, so I'm able to full build my Stridebreaker now. That's pretty big. So yeah, it does. You can do it while you're moving. Dealing the damage gives you move speed. You get that % move speed. I'm just trying to be a speedy boy. But you don't dash anymore. And it was really nice when you had the dash. But now, with the Zerkers and the Stridebreaker, the Stridebreaker does give you attack speed, yet 2 plus the ability haste and the AD. Is I can clear through these waves pretty easy. I know that there's a Mundo back there. I go, nah, fuck it. They're pinging me out. At this point, it's fine. I'm not afraid of a Jayce. I can trade pretty easily onto him. Give him a little bit of a slow. He gives me a bit of a slow back. And I've got Warwick coming in, plus I got the Galio coming, but I am a little bit low on the health. Now, that's the big problem, is that Mr. Mundo here gives no fucks about your single CC. He'll just drop it with your stupid shield throwers on it. So he's under there. Right now, boss getting dough. If I was at higher health, I'd try and pass down, but I've got no TP. So I shouldn't have, but he was crashing the wave pretty good. Like, I should have TP'd for anything, but I, back to lane. But I had nothing else really to use it on, and I just didn't feel like sitting it. Besides, I also knew I'd be able to take him on, a bunch of damage off. And the fact that they are leaving me alone to actually just take this, and the fact that I didn't TP just to catch a wave and a couple hundred gold, and I was able to actually get map pressure down, that's sort of the big part. I take some damage. And then I run away. Bravely. I got a 2-level advantage. But I've kind of done what I needed to do. You know, waves crashing. We're okay. I'm sitting 2-0-5. I'm just being a helpful little boy. I run around, and I'm a distraction. For any of you Warhammer nerds out there, I'm a human embodiment of distraction Carnifex. Level's not bad, but this Akali being level 12 at 7, 1, and 2 makes me super nervous. Like, I don't want to go near her. I don't like her. I don't fuck with any of this. So normally, at this point in the build, I would go Sterak, right? Sterak, that's an amazing second item. Or you go with, if you're doing pretty decent, you're going to something that like healing. A lot of people actually go with a second item, Mortal Reminder, which is actually built more often than the second Sterak, at second item than Sterak. Just because your spin, your ability to cut through light in trades, so good. Plus your spins can crit. Right? So you can just whip around, shred armor, so you don't actually need Black Cleaver. At this point, I'm feeling good. I know kind of where they're at. I can freely invade, take a buff. Why not? We went way too deep. We should not have been down there.
Shut down.
You know, I don't fully understand the end game there. So we're still kind of dancing around. Galio's down. They took a 4 versus 4, and they lost brutally. Because they kind of they went too far in. They didn't have wards. They had nothing, right? And red team actually has wards. We don't. Now that's a 9-kill Akali. Makes me real unhappy about life. I'm going to go on her, but hey, look at that. She's invisible suddenly. Just get nearby so we can Battle Dance back. So, here, I just want to get back to lane and use my power over this Jayce to split him into oblivion. Like, that's all I want to do, is just keep wave pushing. Like, let's crash into some towers. Let's get some map pressure up so that they have to go back to it so they don't just free lose towers so we can take this dragon. But my team doesn't want to stop scrapping. And it's like, please fucking just stop already. Like, I can see that they're fighting again, so I gotta come back. And this is terrible. It should not be a thing. But there's an Ezreal right next to me, and that makes me pretty happy. And I can't believe he lives. That just annoys me. And I'm just getting ran the fuck down. Oh, nice dodge. Fast dodge. Let's get out of here. Okay, we're alright. But because they put so many people on me to try and run me down, we were actually able to get something out of that. Basically, human card effect, distraction card effect strikes again. And thanks to my passive plus the Doran's shield, I'm already back up to like 3/4 health from being just about dead. Like, it's kind of nice. Once you pass 11, you actually start getting really, really nice healing. Now, this play, I don't agree with fully. Like, we know we're getting flanked, and we just used TP on this. Like, it doesn't feel like the best plan. That was a really good time stopwatch, but the issue with Callie is she's got every dash in the game, plus her invisibility bullshit, plus everything else, and it's like, why does this champion exist? Gets the taunt, which is nice, and we're able to actually get on, drop him. Thankfully, right before his ult came back up, and he would just heal through everything. I'm still sitting at 2-0-6, and I have not been able to gain my XP lead any further, and barely my CS lead. This Jayce has been able to free farm this entire time, staying bot lane. And part of me goes, you know what? They're not over-committing on this. I might be able to save the tower for a little bit, but then the Akali kind of moves towards me vaguely, and I go, yeah, no. No, she's got 10 kills. We're not doing this today. She's got 2 completed items. She's pretty scary. You know. But I'm very jealous that this Jayce has just been able to, like, just push this entire game, just without any threat. The Ezreal's starting to get real scary with that Sunderer and like Muramana combo. This is a lot of Q damage. Their ability to poke with the 2 of these is really nasty, plus when you add in the Vel'Koz. They got a Mundo as a good frontliner, and then the ability to hit her backline and just kill whoever the fuck Callie looks at sideways.
Rampage.
But then they did that. They fought without their talent. They went back in on it. That's not how you do things. That's no good. But I'm so happy right now that I get to be up in the top lane. And I can see that they are pinging onto the Baron. I don't want to go anywhere near the Baron. Okay? I want to stay here. This is going to draw attention. Right? I'm taking this tower. I got the Akali on. I'm running back, but I'm not running too far back. I'm staying around enough. I got the Vel'Koz. I've got the Ezreal. The Akali's in the area. Jayce just gets to keep farming. I've taken care of them for so long. And yet, it took that long to take the Baron. Like, I took them for that long. Oh, this fucking champion exists in the game. That is just bullshit. Here's the problem, though. We got not a lot of good stuff going on here. They got 3 people. I'm just taking free damage now. And Mundo's ulted up. And unfortunately, because I did not go with the Mortal Reminder, and I'm just taking this much poke damage, right? Like, it's rough. Like, I just got ran down over this period of time, just with all this poke out. Because, unfortunately, our Kiana and our CC died first. And so it kind of all went to shit. So, I went splat, and immediately bought an execution falling. I mean, with the Akali, with the fact that Jayce went Eclipse, and with this Mundo, I have to have some healing reduction. And the other part is that nobody else in our entire team has healing reduction, and we're playing into a Mundo. Like, we're playing into a goddamn Mundo, and nobody's got healing reduction. I mean, they've got healing reduction, and we've got a Warwick. So, going with the Battle Dance, I'm TPing in over here. I just gotta be annoying. That's the play. We're just gonna keep spinning and winning. In jumps the Akali. Big pop from the Sterak, thank God. Keep her silent so she can't do nothing. And I'm kind of running at this Mundo, but I'm like not overly running at this Mundo. Now here's the thing. They've got 2 people up. Okay? We don't have our jungler. At this point, just push a lane. There's no reason we should be attempting to fight against this level of poke. There's no reason. 0 fucking reason we should be doing anything about this poke. Like, this has lasted so goddamn long that they're able to get all of their fucking members back into the goddamn fight. Like, there's just 0 universe that this is good. We fought for so long, we actually lost any chance we had of taking turrets. And look at this. He wants to go back in. So, if he goes in, I have to go in. Share victory, share defeat, right? But I don't want any part of this. Okay, we get him out. Let's do something. Let's wait for this bitch. Okay, I'm still alive. We're okay, but let's leave. No more fighting. Somehow I'm still alive. She used heal to try and speed herself up, and we're back to fighting. Guys, please stop the fighting. Like, we keep losing somebody at incredibly low health, right? But they just keep throwing back, like, full health people. Like, they got 1 dead. Our jungle's almost dead. Okay? He's very, very low. I don't have teleport. I want to push this wave up and crash something, and they just run right into it. I mean, maybe they're going to be able to get somebody dead. But nope. The whole fuckers of them die. And we lose the trade. Because they're idiots. Like, I don't know where the win was on that. Like, okay, neutral objectives are nice. Cool. I get it. You know what's also nice? Map control. So that we don't have to keep doing this shit. Like, I actually don't want to fight into the 2 of them. But with Ezreal running away, I'm cool with it. Totally fine with it. Now they get to keep pushing. For free again. I'm just doing stuff, missing cannons. You know, just missing cannons. Now, at this point, I'm not running, like, straight down, right? I'm trying to do a cutoff. I know they're either going to go for the turn, or they're going to try and be tricky and run up through here. Now, I know I'm getting ulted. I know he's got the speed boost, and I know they just use everything to knock me back. So we're able to get in the big taunt, into the silence, and mash him down. Now, we finally got a little bit of kills on us. Good stuff. Like, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. We can take a fight if Akali's not around. If Akali is around, I don't want to fight that. She's got 14 kills. She scares the shit out of me. Because even if I decide to start going with some MR and all that kind of crap, she's getting void. So they're going hard in. Like they just put a lot of effort into this Mundo. And meanwhile, Akali's just pushing this shit for free. Got her flash out. I don't know why she flashed. Like, I don't see the advantage in that. Because she flashed, and then she's not, like, leaving, but she's getting kind of flanked, but not really. Maybe she's just waiting on her teammates. Got that, at least, so that's nice. But look how fast this bitch is. But thankfully, she went right into a taunt. Like a fool. Got the slowdown on him. And the execute. Because, fuck you, Mundo, you're a bitch. He kept hitting the lane early. And meanwhile, Jayce gets to just be in a lane by himself. So now we've got a Baron up. I haven't been warding very well this game. I want to point that out. This is not... Like, I've been warding okay. But my ward score is very, very low. And I guess a lot of that is just because we've just been fighting so goddamn much. I haven't been able to, like, stay in a lane or push anything or anything. I'm like, oh, maybe we'll back. And then I go, no, great. There's a wave up top. And I know I can take this and run away. Like, I can get a good amount of gold out of this shit. Like, I feel alright about that. I got 1750 and I say, no. Why don't we get even greedier? This is not something that I usually suggest, because greed kills. But at this point, I see the Akali, and she's the only one that scares me. Because I do have my Chain Vest, and I do have my Mortal Reminder. And off of that, check control ward, start backing, go. Oh, it's a little bit more green. At this point, there's no way that Jayce can fight me. I'm 50 CS up on him. I am 3 levels on him. I've got my sums up. There's no way. And I'm able to get my finished Deadmans. More speed. I'm all about speed. I am speed. I do now have, because I've been able to, like, try and stick in some of these lanes. Like, come in. Look at that damage. I am 2 levels up. And did you just see what damage happened to me? 2 fucking levels up. And I just got basically deleted. Waiting for the passive, come in with the silence, murder, and murder. And at this point, I want a piece of this Vel'Koz. Hit him with the silence, hit him with the slow, and we just stay on him and keep spinning. Alright, so we're able to get this other dragon. That's fine. Now, I don't know why either team went that hard for that Drake. Because that Drake just put somebody on soul point. Like, that's not a soul dragon. And we're 33 minutes into the game. Like, taking a bad trade is basically going to get your base cracked into pieces at this point. So I have typed into chat at this point that I am going to crash bot lane. That is my way of saying, guys, we've got Baron up. We can take it easy in him. If I crash bot and you guys go top, we can do something. Now they decide this is the time to fight. Things are going interestingly. Somehow, things are still happening. Now I see that Zai is able to get a quick double. At this moment, I am TPing in behind them. We are going right on to Mr. Israel. We are going to drop him. We're going to take him out. And wipe. Because as soon as I started TPing, they were in a fucked position. I'm at full health. Do you run into the rest of the team? Or do you run back? Because you can't run back. You don't even have turrets to fall back to. You'd have to get through the spinning blades of death in order to even get to the crown. So, finished 11-1-9 into a bad matchup. Getting ganked quite a lot early. All in all, I definitely farmed okay. Got a decent amount of gold. Highest gold in the game. 6k. Well, not quite. 5k. 5 and a bit over the Jayce. There's not much that can be done at this point. So, kind of works all right. I'm fine with it. Like, I felt a little bit bad originally. Like, what was happening here? And then I realized we're both bronze 1. That's a fair game. I got Beef Masher here. He's unranked 161. Okay, that's fine. And we've got their jungle, who's bronze 1 solo. So we are looking. Look at this. This is hilarious. Look at these losses, eh? I mean, if you have this, we played 4v5 and almost won. This, I had possibly the worst ADC I've ever seen. This was very close to a runner-up. I think this was that was a top gap, ADC gap, but wow, was that a top gap. There was just nothing you could do. That was rough. All right, well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. And if not, go fuck yourselves. Happy New Year's.